for you to intro it or do something.
Well, hello!
What's up, guys?
Yeah, what's up, everybody?
It's Friday that you're watching this. Right now it's Thursday, but I'm gonna release this tomorrow.
And I was like, happy Friday.
Oh yeah, because it's Friday. We're releasing this on Friday. It's Friday. Welcome to our Trilogy Media Q&A. It's been forever. I gotta look at the damn camera, not at my own face.
It's been forever.
It has been a long time. Well,
anyways,
good
morning, America!
Woohoo!
Yes, we
Gotta plug that merch if you hadn't already guessed. TrilogyMediaInc.com. Welcome, guys. It has been a very long time since we've done a Q&A video. Very excited to bring this back. I think the last one we did was at least last year. It's been quite some time.
Yeah, it's been a while, that's for sure.
We've had a amazingly tremendous new wave of subscribers over the last few months, and we're so excited. Welcome if you're new to the channel. If you haven't watched the Q&A yet, welcome. We're here to answer all of your questions. We posted a thing yesterday asking for questions. Tons of people commented, so we're going to go through them now. We're going to give all the shout-outs and just have some fun and just be open and explain a little update about what we're doing in our life and our channel, and just here at your disposal.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, who we are. Well, that's that.
So welcome, guys. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get through as many as we can. We have questions on like 3 or 4 platforms. I'm just gonna go through them. Obviously, I don't want this video to be, no one wants to watch an hour and a half of this, so we're gonna try to keep this short, but we'll get through as many as we can, and all the shout outs. So thanks in advance to all those that posted questions.
Thank you, guys.
Let's get right into it. First question comes from It's Your Girl Zhao. Zoo or Zhao, not sure, but it's your girl. What inspired you to expose scammers? By the way, your vids are just awesome. Keep it up. Thank you so much for your comment. You're awesome too. What inspired us to expose scammers, brother?
You?
I inspired you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You the one who received that freaking... Okay. So we had kind of like the same question a year ago.
Yeah, and that's probably gonna happen. We're gonna have some questions that we answered in previous Q&As. So,
but because we have new subscribers, we're
gonna repeat ourselves. And you know what? A year later, we have a different perspective on everything.
That's
so
true.
We may have a different way of wording how we perceive certain things that happen to us. So we may touch on some of the things you've heard before. But hey,
my phone, like I've been 9 years in America, pushing a decade, never ever had any single phone call from any scammers. 0. Which absolutely different from my brother.
Well, I didn't even have them very much in the beginning, but just to answer your question, long story very, very short, I was getting a ton of scammer...
The f*** is that?
Who's calling me? To answer your question, long story very short, I got a wave of scam calls in 2016, ended up answering one to mess with the guy, which ended up creating that very first huge video that a lot of you came to the channel from. That's been reposted a million times, but it was originally posted on Storyful's channel. Just that posting alone now has over 70 million views. And that's kind of what became the impetus for this channel. It took about a year, or a little less than a year, but I'd say maybe 9 months later, when the frequency of these videos I was creating picked up, we decided to kind of combine and turn this into an effort, which we had already had Trilogy Media as a company. But we then reshifted our focus into doing it more often.
Polish a little bit.
It was a huge response from what those videos did and the purpose they served and the humor in it and the message and all that stuff, that it just fueled us to keep doing this, and we have a blast with it. So,
and we didn't even know how big the problem is. And when we realize how many families got affected by that, I'm doing exactly like you. I'm looking at the camera.
I know.
Freaking
I'm gonna turn this volume down.
What is happening?
I don't know. It's something to think. Okay.
Whatever.
You were making a point about the fact that when we did our research and realized it was a bigger problem than we were aware.
Yeah, the biggest problem
furthered our inspiration, which is
absolutely
100% true.
Absolutely.
Yes. Good question. It's your girl. Thank you for subscribing. Next question. Again, a lot of these are probably going to come from new subscribers that might not know this, and that's totally cool. So welcome. Universal Elite Incorporated. I like it. Are you and the other tall dude related?
Who's the tall dude?
Tall dude, I think is what you meant.
Who's the tall in the family?
Yeah, it's you.
It's me.
If you're not in the room, I'm the tall one. But you took that away from me. So, yeah. Are we related? Not by blood.
Not by blood, but
I mean,
by mentality, by
full
soul.
full-fledged consider him my brother.
Yeah.
We're not blood related. He was born in a different country, but he's
From
my
different
brother.
mom and dad,
For
but
all intents and purposes, he is family. So there you go.
boom.
Boom. Capitan F.
Kapitan?
Capitan with an accent over the A. Capitan F.
Oh, you know what does mean kapitan in Russian?
Tell me.
Captain.
What? I could have guessed. Thank you for that informative fact. That was amazing.
Kapitan.
Capitan F asks, we had Scammer Grammar, now song lyrics. Are you planning any other games? And he also asks, do you know anything about Alex? You gave him a shout out, but he still doesn't have any videos. Is he still alive? Why?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well.
first question. Are we planning any other games?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've had stuff in the works for months, and it's just a matter of like rolling with the
Scammer.
times. So yeah.
What is it? What kind of games
What
we
is
play?
what? We play a ton of games.
Yeah.
But he's asking about future games.
Future games.
Are we playing any other games? Absolutely.
Yeah.
We don't have any slated to come out in the next couple of weeks, but we're always brainstorming. We have a couple in mind, a couple more we're still developing. Absolutely, always.
As long as we have a bottle of wine and a bottle of vodka in our fridge,
It does help.
it does help to our...
We've been drinking significantly less than we did 9 months ago, and many of you may have noticed. It's part of the reason why we haven't done a scammer drinking game in a while.
That's true.
And it's really just, and it's really honestly, the reason is busyness. We've just been so, I don't have time to be hungover anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Neither does he. Do you know anything about Alex? I don't know anything about Alex. For those that are asking, who's Alex? You know who Alex is.
Yeah, I know who's Alex is.
He's the one we got our lines crossed
Right.
with when we were talking to a scammer. The video is on our channel. I think it's called something to the extent of never expected this from a scammer or something. I don't know. I can put a link if anyone's curious. But I haven't talked to Alex since that video. Alex, if you're watching, leave us a comment. We'd love to know how you're doing. Thank you, Kapitan, which means captain in Russian. For those of you that didn't know that answer to that.
Yeah.
So just simple.
Yeah. Captain. Kapitan.
Natalie C. Does Art play any sports?
Yeah.
Okay, next question. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I used to play professional basketball, but I like a lot of sports. I play a lot of sports: beach volleyball, tennis, basketball, name it, any sports.
I'm kind of half offended she didn't ask if I play any professional sports, because clearly
you should.
Shannon Clifford, how's it going, Shannon?
Hey,
where
Shannon.
do you guys get these numbers from? It always makes me laugh when I see the area code 315 because that's my area code. It always makes me nervous to get a job at a call center. I don't want to be like those fools you all call. Well, first part of the question.
Where are we getting?
Scammer numbers. The majority of them, I find them online. If we're going to, well, okay, all of them I find them online, but the majority of them are from a couple of particular websites online. You can Google like active scammer numbers. I'm not condoning anybody to actually, relate with scammers. It's
yes.
not like right for me to do that. But if you're going to do it anyway, you can usually Google forums. Actually, Reddit used to be a really good source, but I think recently they stopped allowing actual phone numbers to be posted in posts. So that is no longer good. But there's a couple websites, I don't know them off the top of my head, but you can Google like active scammer numbers. So online basically is where I find them. We also do poll. We get a lot of messages from people that actually get the robocall, so they send us the number. So that's another resource that helps. And then, of course, my own phone, because I still get them all the time.
You still get them.
I actually do use the app. RoboKiller is one of our sponsors. But we actually do use it. It's a good app, and it tells us when scammer calls are coming in and gives us the number. Not only can we listen to our own recordings, but then we can call them back and waste their time even further. So
I don't even remember a day when we would not receive any message or any forward like, hey guys, there is a new scammer. Hey guys, there is this. Every day we have like so many overseas, so many messages, emails.
Which is great that people do that, but at the same time, like we can't always use them because we kind of pick our times to film. We're not filming every single day because we just have so much going on in our life right now, but we organize certain days, like this one day this week or whatever. But if we get messages all throughout the week, it's like, well, all the ones that came in more than 24 hours ago, the numbers are already gone, which kind of sucks. But we do always appreciate when people send it to us because it helps us keep more numbers at our disposal, which is great. Tam Lynn, what's up, Tam? Thanks for subscribing. How long are you going to keep this up? What is the overall goal? Are you making a living doing these videos? How much? Well, that's a lot of questions.
Good. Well, let's break it down.
Let's break it down. How long are you going to keep doing this?
That's a great question, actually.
It is a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, in regards to the channel, I mean, no matter what happens in other aspects of our career, if there's still a need and a desire to waste scammer time to provide entertainment doing this, I mean, I don't see why it has to stop. I mean, assuming the problem doesn't stop. Obviously,
Unless
we all wish it would.
Yeah, unless somebody's gonna get married and have 5 kids and would not have the time.
That's not true. This is the crux of our career right now, and I am going. No matter who gets married, does what, this and that, is just shut up.
I don't know how long. That's actually a great question.
A while. I mean, look, doing this channel and doing this has enabled us to live out a portion of a career that we've been pursuing long before this even started. In a different way, and have our own voice and have our own platform. So as long as it keeps providing us those kinds of opportunities and we still keep having fun doing it, I could see doing this for years and years to come in the mix of all the other stuff we're going to be doing.
Absolutely.
We're going to be, movies and all this other stuff that we aspire to do.
We are originally filmmakers, and like we always said,
but
we're
the
writing,
channel is a
producing,
platform.
acting,
It's helping us to
platform.
be us, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon. What is the overall goal? Well, to tie it into that, again, Trilogy
Keep
Media.
up with the community.
Well, yeah, if you mean in regards to these videos.
Oh, these videos.
Then yes.
Right.
Raise awareness, waste their time, hopefully get less people to be stolen from, and all the humanitarian reasons to keep doing this. Overall goal of our career, we opened Trilogy Media as a production company. We want to produce movies, and we're both actors, but we want more opportunity
TV
there.
shows, projects,
Create our own jobs and all that stuff. Yeah. Are you making a living doing these videos?
Yeah, I can tell you, like right now in 2018, right? So we just did our taxes, and Trilogy Media made out of YouTube channel $33.3 million profit. Profit. So last year we skyrocketed. Brother, let's double it. 66 this year.
Perfect. Are we making a living? I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah,
I have
just
no problem doing
honest.
this. Him and I, we both have other sources of income. YouTube does pay. Unfortunately, YouTube's ad revenue, from my observation and my experience, has significantly declined over the last several years. For reasons I won't get into. But the nature of being a YouTuber involves several sources of income. Patreon is one great way people support us, and we're so grateful for that.
Thank you. Guys.
We do get ad revenue. We also have licensors that put our videos out that collect ad revenue that way. I can't talk today. And then also sponsorships when they come through. They're come and go, so it's all a combined effort. And yes, we do make a living doing it. At this point, we're not rolling in dough, and we certainly have to pursue other avenues and as we want to. I'll put it this way: it significantly helps.
Yes,
we're not doing this exclusively, A, because we do need other sources of income, and B, because we have other career aspirations. So, are we doing this exclusively? No, because if we were, you'd see 5 videos a week again, like we used to do. Yeah. But it's not financially viable for us to do that at this moment, but we're still going to keep doing it, and we love doing it, and that's the way that it is. ASMR Jet Border. Okay. Hi.
Hey.
I would like to know, please, how you two met and how you came to doing what you do. Second part of the question we kind of answered already, but how we met about
how did we meet?
7 years ago?
7-ish.
6 or 7-ish.
Yeah, 7-ish.
Late 2011, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. Met through a mutual friend. We were both, we both still are actors, but we met under the context of an actor and working on a project.
I actually, sorry for interrupting you. Sure. I had my... Law and Order TV show. It was one of those TV shows, and it was like my first auditions, and I got, and I came with my script to read with my buddy, and he ended up sitting in the living room, and he was like, "Hey Art, by the way, this is Ashton. Hey Ashton, this is Art. Remember I told you about this Russian?" I was like, "Oh, cool." I was like, "Hey, you want to read with me?" You remember that?
I remember. And then, you're a hard person to forget. So from that point on, we just stayed in contact. And
right back at you.
But that was in 2000, late 11 or early 12. But we didn't open our company and really start doing this until 2016.
Yeah.
Boy. Which weirdly, we opened Trilogy Media as a company about a month before I got that very first call. So it's weird how things work out like that. But that's how we met. Jordana Pugliese. I like it. Have any of the facilities you've contacted gotten arrested? You guys make my day, by the way. Thank you, Jordana. We love you. We can't take credit for any one event or anything because we don't know what led up to this. However, I do know that early on, when we first posted that video, within a month, there was a scam call center, big bust in India. Apparently,
several of them.
Reportedly, well, there were several, but I remember there was one specifically where they arrested 100 people or something. And it was about a month after the video came out. Totally not taking credit for that, but maybe the awareness was raised a little bit, and that's what helped. I don't know. Who knows? But that one I do know they got a lot of people, so that was great. Pickle Messiah.
Hey, Pickle!
What other content might you guys post in the future? I really love your scammer vids and the social experiment, but if you had any other ideas, what might they be? Also, I've been watching your vids for a while now and have shown you to my friends. You make me laugh every day. Keep up the good work, calling out scammers. Thank you, Pickle Messiah. We love you. Thanks for following. As far as the future goes, I mean, I don't foresee us stopping scammer videos anytime soon. Like we said a few weeks ago, we're now incorporating other flavors. The social experiment stuff is stuff we're going to continue to roll out and just expand the horizons. I mean, in my eyes, Trilogy Media could expand to any type of humorous entertainment video that has a purpose. You know, whether that's raising awareness about an issue. We're very clear about not getting political on this channel. It's not what we're here to do. Too much negativity in the world, and we're here to provide entertainment. But if it's issues that we can all agree on, I think pretty much universally we can all agree that scammers suck. So that's what we're doing. If we find other issues that require that equal kind of treatment, then, you know, and if we can do it in a funny, entertaining way, then that's where we'll expand to. At this point, don't know.
I'm gonna tell you only one really quick thing. We're receiving so many emails, like I said before, and bunch of those, they said, guys, I have a sucky life, sucky job, and sucky wife or sucky husband. And the only thing that makes me happy when I turn on Trilogy Media. This is like little sunshine. Trilogy Media is something that like give you a big smile.
That's right.
On your face.
There we go. That's what we're here to
and
do.
serve a purpose.
Schoolboy Vlogs. How did Art end up with you, Ashton? You were alone in the first couple vids, and then he showed up. How did he get involved? It's a really good question.
I was passing by, and I saw somebody was laughing his ass off, and I was like, okay, let me go on the third floor and knock on the door. With a bottle of vodka. Hello?
Well, as we mentioned before, we opened Trilogy Media production company about a month before that first video came out. Then the video came out. It totally happened by happenstance. I didn't plan that to happen. It just happened. It was something I made on my own. If we had planned it in advance, he would have been involved, but he wasn't. That video exploded. I only did a couple more over the next 6 months or so. It was about the summer of 17 when we really started being active on YouTube. Right. And the frequency of our videos doing this, or I guess at that point, my videos, was picking up. And we decided that it would be a fantastic opportunity for us to build a platform and that would support our wanting to create content, that would support our future endeavors as filmmakers. So we then started structuring our scammer videos with the both of us.
When we met in 2011-ish, we immediately connected and we started doing a pilot. We started doing a show. So since 2011 to 2017, when we opened the channel, gosh, how many projects we done together?
Quite a few.
So we've been working all these 6 years non-stop. In the middle, we opened production company. We created a web series. We sold web series. Then we opened YouTube channel. And it's just like...
It appears as though I did that on my own. And that one video I did. But him and I were already very much working together.
We lived together. We lived together. Second, we were like...
All the projects
roommates.
We were doing at the time were the both of us. It just happened to be that I created this video on my own time when that just happened to happen. But then once that turned into something, naturally... We're going to do it together because we're already working together as business partners. So,
boom, shakalaka,
boom. There you go. EF. What's up, EF? Favorite YouTubers? And do you play video games? If so, what do you play on? Keep up the good work, guys. Appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. First question: favorite YouTubers? Go.
Trilogy Media.
Well, sure, but I don't think that's what he was asking. YouTubers. Well, I'll tell you some that I like.
Go ahead.
I do like watching other scam baiting channels, pranking channels. Social experiments with a purpose are always fun. I do enjoy Roman Atwood. I've liked a lot of Joey Salad's stuff. But I also do watch a lot of like movie reviewers. I love like watching really good, entertaining movie reviewers because I like movies. Chris Stuckman's probably one of my favorite YouTubers if there is. I love Jeremy Johns. Your Movie Sucks. I love all those.
Sports. Social
so you watch sport videos on YouTube?
Sport videos on YouTube.
Yeah, cool. Do you play video games? I haven't played a video game in a very long time. Not because I don't like them. I've just been very, very busy. I haven't gotten into a video game. I used to play a lot when I was a teenager, but I haven't played in a very long time. But for stuff that I love, I'm kind of more of like a Nintendo guy. I love like Mario Kart. I used to play a ton of Crash Bandicoot on PlayStation, so like I'm kind of more of the classic game type of guy. But as far as playing them actively, haven't in a very long time. I don't know if you've ever even picked up a video game, have you?
I can count on one on one hand how many times I play video games. Where I came from, we don't have it video games. We had one freaking Nintendo for whole neighborhood, and you have to stay in line for 30 days to go to your friend and play video games. So I'm just from different background, and my video games is my sports. So when people play video games,
there you go.
I was practicing playing basketball. Maybe one day I'm gonna play with my kids.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
I'm sure I'm gonna like it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure I'm gonna like
Watch
it.
your kids be
I-
like video game like
I know,
addicts. Like
seriously.
you'll have to get into it. It's gonna be amazing. Vicky Joy 100. Привет, Art.
He said that right. Привет, it means hi in Russian.
There you go.
Привет.
And you know, Kapitan means captain. Wondering if you ever got to see the Northern Lights while living in Siberia. Probably not, because you weren't in Siberia very long.
I was like, right now I'm 6'5", but it was a day when I was big like this. So my father was in the military. My mom used to be an athlete. So when my father moved to Siberia because of duties, that's what government told him, hey, go freaking expand Siberia. Yeah, great idea. -60. So my mom followed. So we lived 3 years in Siberia. So I don't remember anything.
All right.
But I'm sure I don't like cold because of that. Because it was super cold over there.
There you go.
But thank you for asking.
Blowbird Jalen R11 Twins for a Change. Check out this channel because they're the ones that did fan art for us. If you go to our Instagram and Facebook, it's posted several weeks ago, but they actually created this awesome, like, they're animators and they create this like animated characters, and it's so cool.
You remember that guy?
Yeah, like Saving
Reddit?
Scan is like an action movie. It's
Oh,
so cool.
God.
That made my day when we got
Yes.
that. So please check their channel out. Thank you guys for subscribing.
Thank you so much.
Considering the fact your friend's name is Art, do any of you draw?
I used to draw when I was a kid a lot. Like a lot. Not anymore. Not anymore.
Drawing has always been one of the things I am absolutely worst at. I cannot
really?
draw anything. I have that's just an artistic side of my brain that does not exist. I really admire people that can draw, and I actually really like watching people draw because it just blows my mind because I can't do it. I just like, I'm sure I could if I like put the time in, but not a skill I have at all. Martin Mania, who's your favorite superhero?
Oh my god. Batman, Superman.
Batman and Superman?
Yeah, Batman, Superman.
This is a tough one.
Who do you like?
I don't know. There's so many I like, especially now when it's like superhero overload.
Go back to their childhood. I remember Superman. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Maybe at this point, Batman. I think maybe only because my favorite superhero movies are the Dark Knight trilogy. So maybe just because I like those movies so much. Maybe
Okay, I can share my dream with you. Batman, Superman.
Okay, there you go.
You got it. You got it.
Juliana Cobb, how do you guys protect your phone number from being logged with scammers? Thanks and keep up the great content. Always hilarious to watch your videos.
Thank you so much.
Juliana.
Thank you.
Funny enough, in the beginning, actually for the first almost year of doing this, we didn't ever hide our phone number.
No
which is
protection.
part of the reason why I got so many calls for a long period of time on my cell phone, because it's just my number. I've had my number since I was 12. And everybody has it. I'm sure it's not hard to find. Now we do. We've gotten a little smarter. And we use Spoof Cards, one of our sponsors. It's an app you can download, and not only can you not only can you protect your call. My brain is not here. Disclose means reveal. And not only can you protect your caller ID, but you can also spoof it into a different number.
100% agree. Whatever he said in English, yes.
Okay, so that's how we protect our number. Spoof Card. Adia Noeta. Hey Trilogy Media, can we please talk about Art's hair? Let's talk about your hair.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Yeah, you Art.
Yeah.
You're Art.
I don't have a lot of hair, bro.
Well, right now because you have it like slicked back like a pool cue ball. What do you call it?
I don't have.
I think they're referring to the videos where you go.
Oh yeah, it's like one day you're just like, hey.
So like,
Art.
is there? Like, I think she's asking, is there like a strategy behind that, or do you decide you just do it how you feel in the morning, or like what's the thought process? Because I also don't know and would like to. Sometimes we go to film and it'll be like this. I'm like, okay, and he'll show up like this. But then like the next day we'll meet at like, okay, I'll meet at noon to film, and he comes up and his hair is like, like connecting the apartments and So I'm just curious as well. That's why I like this question.
Well,
You explain.
on a daily basis, it's easy to put in ponytail, and I work out every day. It's easy when you put your hair together. I do notice when I put my hair and let them go, it's just, I don't know, it just feels better because there is no such a tight thing on your back of your head. But I'm getting so many compliments, especially from females. I don't know. Even from males, it's like, hey man, badass. You know, love your hair and stuff like that. So I don't know. I like both.
There you go. So I wish I had listened. I wasn't listening. What did you say? Sorry, I was busy trying to switch. I'm going to Instagram now for more questions.
I said
I'll ask you later.
I said it's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
But thank you for a compliment.
Switching over to Instagram.
Insta.
Pablo or Dialis.
Pablo Escobar?
No, I'm saying that wrong.
Okay.
Pablo or Dialis. But you know what? Pablo, you comment a lot, so thank you for the support and engaging with us. You have a lot of questions here. I'm gonna just, unfortunately, I wish I could hit every comment here, but I'm gonna pick one. Do you guys have any upcoming projects outside of Trilogy Media or YouTube? It's a good question.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe not outside of Trilogy Media, because we have some other stuff for Trilogy Media.
For Trilogy
which
Media,
is coming
right.
up.
We have just different angles, but it's all under Trilogy Media umbrella.
Yep. We have some collaborations, maybe some films, some other stuff. Unfortunately, it's not established enough yet to talk about, but stuff is cooking.
Definitely cooking.
And we're very excited. But YouTube's not going anywhere. YouTube will be our home base. We're going to be uploading all kinds of stuff all the time, no matter what. So thank you for the support. Moe Kenny, would you actually be willing to help a scammer get out of the industry and get a decent job?
Great question. A
Yeah.
lot of people recently...
A lot of people talking about that
Yeah.
because we do offer to help when we talk to people. You know, I mean, I think it's...
The one who's willing to escape, the one who's
Yeah.
saying, like, hey, I need help.
I mean, of course, logistically organizing something like that would be incredibly challenging.
Right.
I wish I had the financial resources at the moment to actually legitimately fly somebody here, get them a place to live, and actually help them, assuming they really wanted the help.
We will when we're
and
going to
we-
hit like 5 million subscribers.
Well, you know, that's in life goals.
Yes.
We're getting there.
But as of right now-
right, if I can facilitate assistance for somebody that honestly, truly wants to get out of the industry, and by that I mean like if we could have the company pay them for an interview to actually literally reveal specifics that we could never know about this scam, or be of some kind of assistance to raise awareness, and we could support them financially. I don't know if that would be enough to get them a new life, but it could at least help them get out of what they're doing, at least maybe give them a little buffer to find a new job, whatever that means. Yeah. It's kind of pointless to go into the specifics without that actually happening, but the answer is yes, I would. If the logistics made sense and it was somebody that was legit and honest, then 100%.
True statement. Agreed.
Tim Lamb 9704, where did you get your name, Trilogy Media? A lot of people asking about that.
Yeah,
we've had that question before.
Quite frequently, actually, people asking. Like,
and
hey,
I'm okay being honest about this without
honest.
going into unnecessary detail. Trilogy Media, like we already said, was opened as a production company, not a YouTube channel. There were 3 of us. There were 3 people involved in Trilogy Media. We're not here to name names or show blame, but that relationship did not work. So we branched off. It's the 2 of us, but we love the name. We think it still represents whatever we want it to. Trilogy, meaning me, him, and God, if we want. It could be me, him, and our combined efforts of our drive and our motivation and our aspirations, however we want to frame it. But I like the name.
There is great name, and there is always that additional spirit behind me, behind him, behind us, who is behind us, and
our family is behind us. It's not just the 2 of us.
It's not 2 of us, and it's not about us.
Right.
It's not.
So we like the name.
Yeah,
we kept
we
it.
love the
It is
name.
now just the 2 of us, and we'll be.
We came up with a name. We got a little bit drunk. Even it was 3 of us, we came up with a name.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's it. We created that baby, and guess what? Baby is flying.
Tyler Gamble, do you plan on uploading a lot over the summer? Summer's interesting. Here's what I'm doing. I am taking a trip to Ireland in about 9 days. I'll be gone for about 2 weeks. He's got some travel that is still up in the air. A lot of stuff going on, basically. We will absolutely be uploading.
We'll be uploading.
I can't say that we'll be uploading more often than normal, but we're not by any means going to disappear.
We're trying to stick with the same schedule.
We always try to stay a few weeks ahead too. Right. So like the videos, like I know this is kind of a last minute one because we want to do a Q&A. We haven't done one in a while, but the next couple of weeks videos, are still already filmed or edited. Usually we're a little bit of ahead, so we'll have stuff ongoing. Even though we're gone, stuff will still be happening. Will it be more often? Maybe not necessarily, but it'll still be good, still be quality, and something that we're proud of all the time. So
absolutely,
there you go.
Boom.
Siberia Snape, what would y'all's dream jobs be if acting and YouTube never worked out?
That's a great question. Great question. You can go first. We'll give you that opportunity.
Oh, thank you. I don't know.
with your voice.
Weirdly enough, I have a degree in criminal justice. It's a 2-year degree, so it's degree.
How are you dealing with Russian all this time? Being criminal degree and
But I used to and still do have an interest in law enforcement and like detective work and crime shows, anything that has to do with
I can freaking see you
investigating
knowing your
stuff.
personality.
That's another side of life I've always been interested in. For many reasons about the logistics of the job, I just wouldn't ever do that. But I have an interest in that and could see myself doing something like that in another life. I also love space, so maybe an astronaut.
You freaking nailed it. My childish dream.
Yeah.
Every single kid in Soviet Union, because we flew to the space. To space. Yeah, we flew to space. And every single kid in Soviet Union want to be astronaut.
Try that.
Cosmonaut.
Try that. Nope.
Astronaut?
There's no F.
Something happened. And there is no acting, there is no YouTube, there is no filmmaking. That's who we are, that's our passion. I do have a plan B. I love businesses. I'm definitely, if something happened and I'm not going to be, I know I'm going to be a successful businessman.
Well, you already are.
Yeah,
Trilogy Media is a business. It's just one you're actively involved in.
Absolutely.
But it's no different. You're still an entrepreneur.
Absolutely,
Yeah, there you go.
So I have that spirit and, you create a baby and you let that baby grow.
There you go. 13 AP. Who is your first person you had a crush on?
Oh, I remember that.
I guess are you talking about like a celebrity crush or like an actual person
I
that
think
we
it's
knew?
an actual person.
Okay. Yeah, I could answer either one.
I can answer.
I can answer both sides of it. Okay, well, go ahead. It's a good question.
I was in the kindergarten and God, I still remember her name, Tatiana.
Tatiana Panathinaikos.
Panathinaikos.
If you ever watched the Vegas stream, you gotta check that out. It's funny.
That was actually a Greek last name.
So funny.
So anyways,
Tatiana, how old were you?
Freaking something little midget. Something I remember. I had crush on her and I had balls and I talked to her.
Of course you did.
And and we became friends. We spent friends. We with benefits.
At how old? Don't answer that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. Anyways, it was I was so serious about her that I even when her parents came to kindergarten to pick her up, right? I asked permission to her dad to date her.
Kindergarten.
In freaking garden. I went to my mom. I opened her box jewelry and I said, "Mom, which ring I can borrow from you?" And she was like, "Son, what are you talking about?" I was like, "There is a girl, I like it, and
I like it.
I like it.
I like her.
I like her,
Yeah.
and I want to put something that she knows she belongs to me." That's what I told my mom,
Oh.
and my mom gave it to me. She gave
What
me
I
like,
wouldn't pay to watch that on
oh
video.
my god!
Little Artissimo.
But she broke my heart. I brought that ring, and she was like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's a ring. You're gonna be my wife right now." She was like, "Get the f out of here."
Wow.
It's a
And
true
then
story, brother.
from then on, the Art of Confidence
It's a
was born
true
way
freaking
back then.
story. I went to my mom and started going through her jewelry box.
Hilarious. The earliest crush I can remember was first grade. Her name was Zoe.
Zoe.
And I was
From
sharing...
Avatar?
No, a little first grader. And I was sharing her with another guy. So we both had a crush on this girl.
You saying like it's a piece of pie. We've been sharing with...
Well, no, because my memory is so foggy. But what I do concretely remember is me and this other kid had a crush on Zoe. So she kind of went out with both of us.
What a...
And I just have, and this is heartbreaking, I have this very distinct memory of watching her walk away from, like, it was his day. I think we traded off days. It's so stupid. I haven't thought about this
It's
in
a real
years.
life.
Where is
It's
this
a
coming
freaking
from?
real life. That's what they do nowadays.
This is like therapy. I don't even remember the last time I thought about this.
God.
I just have this very distinct memory of Zoe walking across the grass, holding hands with the other guy, and I was heartbroken.
And you're like, "Hey, Vladimir, I have a job for you. One person should disappear from this planet."
That was the agreement, is like he had a day and then I had a day and it was his day and I was heartbroken. I'm not like
funny.
traumatized by that. I think it's funny now, but that's the earliest I can remember having feelings for somebody. It's pretty hilarious. And I haven't even thought about that in probably 10 years. Switching over, we have a couple more we want to hit on Facebook. Let's start with Paulette Church McGinnis. our newest patron, if I'm not mistaken.
that's right.
So thank you, Paulette, new gold subscriber. We'll cover that more in a second, but thank you so much. Paulette asks, my question is, are you two ever afraid for your safety? You are dealing with some very scary and horrible people, and it does concern me. Well, thank you for looking out for us. I was in the very beginning when we did that first video, only because I didn't expect any of that to happen, and he said some pretty horrifying things to me, and it was just kind of got me shook up a little bit. I didn't really know what I was dealing with. So a little bit at the beginning. I have since come to find and realize that these guys don't have the resources to even have a believable scam, let alone actively retaliate on somebody that they don't like. You know, it's like the resources they have over there are so minimal that I could not ever see it facilitating into something deeper than an F word. So no, I'm not scared for my safety anymore, especially now that I live with a 6'4" Russian. I really don't have a whole lot to worry about.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm a MMA fighter or something, but you know, I can defend myself, and I can defend my brother. So scammers, you wanna come? No problem.
Yeah.
To get to his room, you have to pass my room.
I could throw a couple punches too. I think the two of us together,
two of us, have each other back.
I'll get like 30. He'll cover the other 70. We'll be good to go. You know, there you go. But thank you for looking out, Paul.
Yes.
And thanks for joining Patreon. A lot of stuff coming up. So thank you so much. Karen Domke. Domke, I'm not sure which one. I've heard that scammers will record you saying yes and use it as your consent for all kinds of unscrupulous transactions. Do you think there's any truth to that? Because I've heard you utter yes to them many times. There is truth to that. I have heard about this scam many times where a scammer will call you and say, hi, is this so-and-so? They'll call to confirm your name, and then when you go yes, they record that and use it. So there is a lot of truth to that. I don't know the details behind that. It's yet to have been an issue for us, usually because now, more often than not, when we're contacting scammers, we're the ones contacting them because we get numbers, we research the numbers, so we kind of already know what scam we're going into. Yeah, there could be recordings of me saying yes all over the place, and I would have no idea. I'm sure they've recorded several of our conversations. It hasn't been an issue yet. We'll find out if it is, but it is a very real thing, so be careful about that. Karen also asks, do you guys ever fight?
Like physically or verbally?
Never fought physically, and we're not that, I'm not that kind of person. And we don't even really fight verbally either. We have disagreements about things that we talk about.
Yeah, usually when we have two different opinions on something.
As any people do that are in any kind of relationship or business ship or anything. You know, we have different ways of approaching situations.
Yeah, sometimes we always find this gold in the middle.
Yeah, middle ground.
Yeah, middle ground.
Know? I think that's why we make such great business partners, is because we are opposite people in a lot of ways. But it's great because we have two opposite perspectives, and usually a mixture of the two is the right way to go. Yeah. So we usually find that middle ground and listen to each other, hear each other out, and
we can once in a while, once in a blue moon, we can scream at each other, and then we're like, okay, so
it's not often though.
Yeah,
I can be a stubborn bitch sometimes, but it's only because I'm in a bad mood or whatever. You know.
Yeah. Thanks. Actually,
you just agreed with me.
Yes. You can have a horrible day, and I will have a horrible day, and then we have to deal with some issue, regardless of whatever.
Yeah.
When you live together, you have production company together, you have YouTube channel. And sometimes it's just like we both have a bad day and we have to resolve something and we're not in a good mood and we can kind of fired up at each other and then we're like, why? Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do it, and that's it. And, But it's
very not often, and more often than not, we discuss it amicably and we come to a middle ground and everything stays positive, which as it should. Diana Burton, what would you guys like to ultimately accomplish on YouTube? Love you guys. We love you too.
Thank you. We love you too.
Ultimately accomplish on YouTube. I just want YouTube to continue to be a home-based platform that we will always have to be who we are and serve as an outlet for other things. Yeah. So I want to keep growing it. I want it to be a place we can always go to do our own content, but I want it to be big enough to where it's opening a lot of doors in other ways. So we have YouTube as a kind of the tree trunk, and all the branches are other elements of our career.
I absolutely underestimated YouTube, and we're such a creative creatures, me and Ashton, two creatures. We have so much to offer, and when you just only rely on your agent, on your managers, all this creativity, it's like we always, we're making a movie or we always doing something. Mm-hmm. So YouTube, it's a great platform take that creativity and bring it out, right? We have a lot of energy. I think we have great personalities, and a lot of people saying that, guys, you ABC, NBC, any big platform should hire you because I don't know.
Yeah.
We should have our own show, and that's our show. Yeah, I love the opportunity to express your feelings, right? Your feelings, your vision, your
and ultimately not have to wait for someone
Yeah.
else to give us a job. I mean, we
Absolutely.
are both
for somebody else approval.
Yeah. We're entrepreneurial spirits and we want to create our own stuff, and obviously other opportunity is great when it comes, but we need to keep busy and keep building our own life up, and would encourage other people that are creatives to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So
We always been these kind of type of characters who would not sit and wait. We're like, okay, what should we do? Doesn't work. Let's find what works. And
there you go.
yeah,
I'm going to show this one. I know we've answered the question, but I still want to shout her out. Marlene Cano. I'm not sure which pronunciation is correct, but another patron and very supportive and very active on social media. So thank you.
Thank you so
She
much.
did say, not sure if it's been asked, but how did you guys meet? Love you guys. We love you too. You probably heard the answer already. We met through a mutual friend, but Marlene is one of our newest patrons, and we are so thankful for you. So thank you for that. If you guys enjoyed the Q&A, I'm so sorry. I know a lot more people commented that we can't get to, but like, gosh, we just go off on tangents and it's been an hour of recording now. So thank you. If you like Q&As, we'll keep doing them. Just keep, comment that you want more of these and we'll do them.
Just leave the comments.
yes.
Leave the comments. Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget
like,
to subscribe.
Share.
To all the new subscribers, if you've even watched this whole video, thank you for watching this whole video. It's very long. We are now at this point in time of recording pushing 28,000, which blows my mind. Lots of good happening.
Yes.
We haven't blasted on social media yet, but for those watching, we will be live streaming. That was actually another question.
Down below.
Sorry. We're going to be live streaming next week, Wednesday. So if you're watching this on Friday, it'll be 5 days from now. We'll catch another day of live streams. Probably going to do 11 and 6 again, PST.
But we'll keep you posted
before
on
I leave
that.
town. It's going to be a
Yes.
really fun one. We're very excited about this. Kick off the summer properly. And more videos to come in the coming weeks. And if you haven't checked out our Patreon, please do. As I mentioned before, YouTube is... I don't like being negative, but YouTube is making it more and more difficult for creators to profit on their own content. So we are never going to leave YouTube, but we do also pursue other avenues to where we can still profit, but still be active in what we're doing. So Patreon is a great place for that. We release
to
all of
support
our...
us, to continue us, to do what we're doing.
You get to watch videos we don't post here. We get a lot more. We put our vlogs there. We post our uncensored videos there. We do private live streams for certain groups, certain tiers. So check that out. We have things that start at $2 a month. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
As always, TrilogyMediaInc.com if you want to get your merch. Check that out. As always,
guys, you're freaking awesome.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you for doing everything. If you wanna see us continue doing this, please support us, support Trilogy Media, and we promise we won't disappoint.
We won't disappoint you. And regardless of how you support, whether that's monetary or not, as little as a comment, a share, a thumbs
this video
up,
always,
we
please.
appreciate all of that, and we do notice it. So thank you for everything.
Nothing goes unnoticed.
That's correct. We love you guys. Thank you for watching Trilogy Media. It is Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on our live stream on Wednesday. Yes. But be safe.
Yes.
Thanks again, as always, for watching, and
welcome to
Trilogy Media! Polyester one. It's probably not even gonna hurt him. Okay.
You gotta hit him in the nose. Yes.
I'm almost done. I'm sorry. Just give me 2 seconds. I gotta.
Okay.
I'm getting a little bit closer. Hopefully the wind stays down. No! Oh my God! The freaking shark just attacked a bit of freaking portion of my canoe. My canoe has no front point.